Hello everyone, Johnny Thunder, EAS&Weather here with another update to the Day 1 severe weather outlook. For a large part, everything's remained the same. But as the late afternoon update, the SPC has combined the two enhanced risk areas. You see the enhanced risk over here that spans from the central part of the Oklahoma Panhandle through Kansas, Nebraska, most of South Dakota, most of North Dakota, and western Minnesota. Well, initially, they had the enhanced split into twos, but as the late afternoon update, they combined the enhanced risk areas into one. They combined the two enhanced risk areas into one. Okay? So that was the main, change for the late afternoon update from the SPC. Alright? So, otherwise, slight risk here remains pretty much the same, and here's the slight risk over here, okay? And the marginal risk remains the same too, so, except for, there's a minor expansion of the marginal to include Western Ohio, but otherwise, no major changes, so, anyway, cities in today's enhanced include Sioux Falls, South Dakota, Fargo, North Dakota, Bismarck, North Dakota, Grand Forks, North Dakota, and Grand Island, Nebraska. Cities in today's slights include Omaha, Nebraska, Minneapolis, Minnesota, Louisville, Kentucky, Lincoln, Nebraska, and Evansville, Indiana. And the marginal today includes Chicago, Illinois, Indianapolis, Indiana, Nashville, Tennessee, Wichita, Kansas, and St. Louis, Missouri. Going to see if the tornado threat changed. So, no change with the tornado threat. No major changes. No major changes with the tornado threat. So, there's really no need to go with the tornado threat. So, the wind area remains largely the same. They still have a 45% wind risk area up here. Alright, they still have a 45% wind risk area up across much of North Dakota, north central South Dakota, and far northwestern Minnesota. Alright, and initially the SPC had two areas where we had 30% wind risk areas, but now they combined, as a late afternoon update, the SPC has combined the two 30% wind risk areas into one. And that goes across the central part of the Oklahoma Panhandle, parts of Kansas, parts of Nebraska, parts of South Dakota, parts of North Dakota, and western Minnesota. Alright? Otherwise, the black dashed area, meaning the highest potential for hurricane force gusts of 74 miles per hour or higher, remains in place. No major changes with that. With the black dashed area, alright? And no major changes with the 15% or the 5% wind risk, okay? So, cities in the black dashed area today include Omaha, Nebraska, Minneapolis, Minnesota, Lincoln, Nebraska, Sioux Falls, South Dakota, and Fargo, North Dakota. The 45% wind risk area includes Bismarck, North Dakota, Grand Forks, North Dakota, Minot, North Dakota, Aberdeen, South Dakota, and Mandan, North Dakota. Alright? The 30% wind risk area today includes Sioux Falls, South Dakota, Fargo, North Dakota, Grand Island, Nebraska, Moorhead, Minnesota, and Kearney, Nebraska. The 15% includes Omaha, Nebraska, Minneapolis, Minnesota, Louisville, Kentucky, Lincoln, Nebraska, and Evansville, Indiana. And the 5% includes Chicago, Illinois, Indianapolis, Indiana, Nashville, Tennessee, Wichita, Kansas, and St. Louis, Missouri. And I think I missed the black dashed area. The black dashed area includes Omaha, Nebraska, Minneapolis, Minnesota, Lincoln, Nebraska, Sioux Falls, South Dakota, and Fargo, North Dakota. Alright. So, going to the hail threat, see if anything changed with that. Really no change with the hail threat. So, everything else remains in place. So, yeah. So, in summary, numerous severe thunderstorms with the potential for 60 to 80 mile per hour winds with locally higher gusts, along with tornadoes. Really, some potentially strong. And large to very large hail are expected across the northern and central plains this afternoon and tonight. Severe wind gusts and large hail will also be possible from north central and west central Kansas southwestward into the Texas Panhandle. So that's your day 1 update. There are no major changes, but they are also notable. So they couldn't be ignored. So anyway, stay safe and infect your race today and tonight. Stay safe and infect your race today and tonight. No matter what race you're in. All right, and just in case the severe weather threat goes into tonight, just in case the severe weather threat goes into tonight, have a way of being notified for severe weather tonight. Have a way of being notified for severe weather tonight, whether it be your TV, radio, or phone, to wake you up to go to your safe spot. And if possible, I strongly recommend you sleep in your safe spot tonight to avoid having to move during the night. Okay, and make sure that safe room is on the lowest floor of the building you're in. All right, make sure the safe spot is on the lowest floor of the building you're in. So stay safe today and tonight, and I'll have my day 1 severe weather outlook tomorrow morning. Take care.